Oh, hey, what's up? Coming back on my mechanic backup, my mechanicking series. If you haven't seen my last video, you should check it out. Mainly talking about if you just recently bought a Saab 9, old school 900, new school 900 like this one, or 9395, you know, they're all the same. Saab company went down, and now if you bought one, you're a Saab mechanic. So a thing that plagues these cars is the cheap clear coat they put on here. Granted, this clear coat is 21 years old, 22 years old this year, so it kind of held up. I have some clear coat and paint chips from high speeds. I have major clear coat damage to the paint. I mostly do this if I'm going to sell the car, because clear coat applied to, you know, a smooth surface, kind of smooth surface, and at these temperatures are not ideal. You probably should do this above 80 degrees. It's about 44, 50 degrees today. Okay, what I'm going to do is fix this peeling clear coat that looks disgusting with scuffing this up. I like these sponges. The sponges this is about 200 grit. This will scrub up all this existing paint. You can't, if you've never painted before, you can't, paint doesn't adhere to a shiny surface, so you have to rough it up a little bit. And then after I rough it up and take all this clear coat stuff off, then I'm going to do the whole thing in 400 grit. 400 grit till it's smooth. That'll give you a good base to put your clear coat on. Ace Hardware products, cheap, throwaway, whatever. I get them ultra cheap. All I'm gonna do is pick up the hood, cover everything in plastic, buff it out. You know, if you have any basics on painting, you know, you gotta scrub it rough first, then the light, and then I'm going to put this underneath there, cover everything that I don't need, because the rest of the car is fairly in good condition. Cover it up, hit this with one coat of clear coat, wait 35 minutes, hit it with another clear coat. At that point, I may let it dry and sand it, and then hit it with another one. Or this 2X stuff, Ultra Cover, is supposed to lay down really nice. So I'll do that, and I'll probably make 2 videos, splice them together with movie magic to show the way it comes out. It's actually striking when you do this how much that clear coat changes the color of the car. Like, this is miscolored and whatever. It'll actually come out looking fairly well. I'm just doing this on a big sunspot like this. Normally you will see a little bit lighter here, but what I am going to do, I'm going to do a clear coat on here to make it nice and smooth in one layer again. And then I'm going to do another video how to vinyl wrap. So I'm not really worried about what this looks like. I just want it completely smooth for the vinyl wrap to go on. And I'm thinking I'm going to go like a carbon fiber look or something. Okay, just to let you know what's going on. Okay, I'm not a fancy YouTuber. I don't have a cameraman. First thing I'm going to do is get something, plastic or wood, to won't further harm the paint underneath. But I need to get all this stuff off, because you don't want to oversanding and damaging the paint. So I'll go over it with, like a credit card or anything will help. Will help do this. And if you're a body man looking at this and you're kind of laughing, but I laugh with it also. I know going down to bare metal and respraying it is ideal, but there's a lot of people out there that not only can't afford, like in my area, this had to get resprayed and redone. Probably would cost $1,000. Frame what I'm doing. Just knocking the bubbles off. When I say bubbles, it's areas where the clear coat has released like glue when you put it on your hand. It's released from the paint. There's actually a little bit of paint in there, but it's released from the paint, and sun and air has gotten underneath it. And you want to get all this white off as much as possible. So if you spray over just this, you'll see a prominent line in your work. Okay, after about 10 minutes of sanding, I get my first sand through. When you're sanding, go lightly on bare paint and get all these edges off. Remember, in the paint world, if you have a little imperfection, you can feel it. You'll see it through the paint. If you can't feel it, you won't see it. Unfortunately, like I kind of thought, this hood was repaired right here. I can see a little bondo here, and I can see a little bondo here, a little bondo here, a little bondo here. Very lightly done. I'm sure it was in probably a head-on collision, because I had to replace this light when I first got it. Luckily I found one for $20 online. Looks like an insurance job, because they didn't do that great. They just barely coated it with paint, and over the bondo, and then their clear coat job failed, of course. Which this one will. You can't just clear coat over this and expect it to last a lifetime, but it definitely will last long enough if you're going to sell the car. Or what I'm going to do is cover this with 3M vinyl eventually. I just don't want to see all the little areas to show. Okay, looks like I get to... Oh, how to repair this? You're going to have to coat it lightly with the color match paint, you will see those spots because this paint is going to be lighter than this, but it'll be better than a clear coated bright white spot on your head. Okay. Okay, after the first 200 grit sand down, I'm just breaking all the shine. I say I got a little bit back here, especially on the camera. But after you break the shine, then you do the whole thing in a lighter grit. For this, I go 200, then 400 grit. And then after the 400 grit, you want to wash the whole thing down, clean it, let it dry. Okay, real quick before this dries, after you sand it and everything, you want to do the 200 grit, and then you want to do the 400 grit, and then blow the dust off with air if you have air, because it comes out better, and then wipe the whole thing with water in a lint-free cloth. Sorry. I'm excited. I got my key fob to work, so I'm really stoked. And as you wipe it down, it'll show you what the clear coat will look like before you start doing anything. If it's really bad, you probably don't even have to do it because it's just going to be crap. But if it looks good, you'll probably be better off just spraying it. And the clear coat, for me, it costs $2 a can. It probably costs you six bucks, so why wouldn't you do it? Okay, real quick, this is what it looks like after the third coat. Actually, yeah, 3 coats of clear coat. You see a little bit of beading, a little maybe orange peel at first, but after this stuff sits up, it actually kind of the weight of the paint sits into it, and it turns into just a glossy surface. Alright, I hope this helped with your Saab 900 or any other car getting peel. You can still see the chips and stuff in here, but like I said, I'm going to coat this thing with 3M wrap anyway. But I just wanted to make sure it was smooth. But you could tell if your car is just fading a little bit and you have some orange peel, how you can clean it up and get a good result. Alright, peace. Congratulations. You're a Saab mechanic.